Hey, this is Don Pryor, and I am the founder of Network Services Group. The purpose of this video is to talk about the post-COVID-19 situation that we've had here in Michigan. We're not quite over it yet, but we're starting to see some of the restrictions and the quarantine lifted as people start going back to work. Still have to wear masks if you're near somebody else and out in public, and do social distancing, but you're no longer under a stay-at-home order, so we're starting to see a lot of our customers open back up, which is great. A lot of our customers were able to work remotely from home during this situation, and we're so happy that we were considered essential so that we were able to help them with that. So over the past couple of months, we've been working with a lot of our customers to set them up to work from home when maybe they didn't have that capability before because they didn't think that they needed it. Well, along comes this quarantine and all of a sudden everybody needs it. So we're getting people set up with VPNs and remote desktop and terminal servers and cloud solutions so that they can get into the files and the data that they need in order to do their business. As we're getting out of this quarantine situation, we're getting back to some of the things that we were doing before. With the addition of a lot of people realized, hey, a lot of our people were able to work from home, but they have lousy computers at home or they don't have a laptop. So people are starting to realize maybe we should invest in that. We'll get our employees some laptops. We'll get them a printer so that they can work from home. Laptops were kind of hard to come by during the quarantine because a lot of them come from China. So the supplies were limited, and I'm happy to say that we're starting to see that situation get fixed where our distributors are starting to get more and more stock of laptops and desktop systems and things like that. So helping people set up to work remotely, picking up where we left off in terms of making sure that people with older systems running like Windows 7 and Server 2008, things that Microsoft earlier this year dropped support for, that we're upgrading them and getting them off of those older systems, either installing Windows 10 where there was Windows 7 before, or replacing those old servers, or replacing some of these systems. A lot of people with old systems, 4 or 5 years, and they're starting to run really slowly. One of the things we can do is we can install solid state hard drives, which just really produces a dramatic performance improvement. Like, it's really noticeable, and that'll get you, maybe another couple of years out of that old system, assuming everything else is working well. So if that's kind of you, if you're in that boat, you've got these old systems and they're just running slow, and you need some help with that, give us a call. Let's have that discussion so we can help you figure out whether it makes sense to just buy a new system. Sometimes that does make sense. Why spend a bunch of money on these old systems if it's only going to last you another year or two, versus getting a new system in that's going to be better for the long run. On the other hand, sometimes it does make sense. It's like, hey, this computer just works perfectly fine. It has everything I need on it. It's just running slowly. Is there anything we can do? So, we can help you figure out what makes the most sense there. Another thing that we've been spending a lot of time doing is making sure that people are have security in mind. Internet security and cybersecurity, it's a big issue now, and it's only going to get bigger in the future. There's all these scammers and viruses and things like that out there, and as the world becomes more interconnected, that's only going to continue, and it's going to get worse. So we want to make sure that we're working with our customers, making sure that they are set up for success. We want to make sure that they have rock solid backups, right? That's number one. You got to have good backup so that if the worst ever happens, maybe it's your building burns down, or a pipe bursts, or somebody breaks in and steals it, or it could be somebody clicks on the wrong thing in an email and all of a sudden all your data files are encrypted. You got to have those backups. You need to make sure that they're working and that you're able to recover from them sooner rather than later. The other thing is, better yet, we don't want you to get infected with a virus to begin with. So you really want to make sure that you have a state-of-the-art antivirus, anti-malware system installed and a good firewall. And so we can help you with all of those things. Again, cybersecurity is only become more and more important. So you really don't, that's not the place to go cheap, right? You want to set yourself up for success. And so we can have that discussion too, and make sure that you have user training and good policies in place in addition to the backups and the antivirus software and the firewalls. And then we're still working with our customers with maintenance plans. So even people working from home, we were logging into their systems, their servers, and making sure that the security updates were installed, the backups were working, that the server is not complaining that, hey, I'm overheating or my hard drives are failing. We help our customers monitor their systems, we help maintain them, and then we provide the support that they need when they have any questions or issues. They give us a call, and then we're able to respond. So I'm glad to say that we're starting to get back to the new normalcy, I guess we'll call it, where we can actually go back into the office and we can show up at our customers' locations when they need us. We're still trying to play it safe during the post-COVID-19. Like I said, we're not out of that woods yet, so we'll practice social distancing, wearing masks and all that stuff. But if somebody needs our help, we can show up and do those things and get them taken care of. So that's what's going on in our world. I hope everything is well in your world. If there's anything that we can ever do, please reach out. We want to make sure that you are set up for success and that your IT and technology is working for you and doing what you need. So give us a call, shoot us an email, let us know how we can help.